This leads me to the next bit of news that I found very interesting for the story of Avengers Doomsday. But thanks to Bleeding Cool, they revealed that Marvel is relaunching the infamous Iron Man comic as Infamous Iron Man: The Rise of Doom. But the timing couldn't be any more impeccable because this is ahead of Robert Downey Jr.'s debut as Doctor Doom in Avengers Doomsday. Coincidence? I think not! It was also reaffirmed in this article, again and again, that Robert Downey Jr. will officially be playing Victor Von Doom, not a variant of Tony Stark in Avengers Doomsday, which has been reiterated ad nauseum by everyone official, which I do believe he's playing Victor Von Doom, but I don't think that means there's no attachment to Tony Stark. Why would you cast Robert Downey Jr., who looks like Tony Stark, to play it just doesn't make sense to me. There has to be a connection with Tony Stark's Iron Man. And there's most likely going to be multiple different versions of Doctor Doom thanks to the multiverse. But this actually brings me back to that report we got from Daniel RPK that Avengers Doomsday will act as a direct sequel to Avengers Endgame. Now, a lot of people took this as, oh, they're going to ignore everything we got in Phase 4 and 5. Some people said, duh, that's obvious, it's the next Avengers movie. But we got nice little breadcrumbs on what exactly Daniel RPK meant by this. Most obvious one that I've talked about plenty of times is the fact that Iron Man's death in Endgame plays a huge factor in the Victor Von Doom storyline in Doomsday. Don't need to divulge in that, I've already done it plenty of times. But the more interesting angle about this direct connection to Endgame and Doomsday is the fact that we know Doctor Doom is going after Steve Rogers. And we started getting rumors that it could pick up immediately after one particular scene in Avengers Endgame. We don't know what exact scene that is, but I have an idea. What if Avengers Doomsday picks up immediately where Avengers Endgame left off? In case you need reminding, it's Steve and Peggy getting their last dance together. So what if we get that scene again, them kissing, dancing, but instead of cutting to black, we zoom out of their window, we get an exterior shot of the house as a flash of green light hits the screen as we just see a figure in a green cloak overlooking his house. And he just stands there menacingly. And that's how we open up Avengers Doomsday before we get into either a montage of him going after people in the multiverse or just cutting to the straight up Avengers Doomsday logo, the Marvel Studios logo and all that. I think that would be a fire cold open to Avengers Doomsday. Really set the tone and establish that this is the same interconnected universe and everything that happened in the past, or to put it in Tony Stark's way, you mess with time, tends to mess back.